Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my goals after I have baby, because just because I'm a teen mom doesn't mean that my life is over and I can't accomplish anything other than being a mom, which I hope I do good at being, because I want to be a good mom. So I hope I'm good at that. So let's get into the video. My first goal is to complete driving school. I recently got my G1. For anybody that doesn't know, that's like your beginners. And your G2 is like your full license, or G is your full license. Here in Canada, that's how that works. You get your G1 and then your G2 and then your G license. The G1, you have to do a written test, and that's how you get it, and you can't drive by yourself or after dark. So yeah, and you have that for about a year. About like 8 to 9 months, I think, is how long you have to have your G1 before you can apply for your G2. But if you take the driving school, that takes off like an extra 4 months off of your time that you have to have your G1 before you can apply for your G2. And doing the G2 is like an actual driving test, and if you once you have your G2 license, you can drive like by yourself. You don't need to have somebody in the car with you that has their G license or G2 license for more than 4 years. So that's my goal, is to get my G2 license. Also, I do want to get my G2 license because I'm having a tiny baby and I want to be able to drive us around and not have to wait for my parents to be home or have the car home for me to go out and do anything, like if I need to take her to an appointment or something. Which brings me into my next goal, is to buy a car or a vehicle. And I'm not looking to buy like a fancy new 2019 vehicle. Like, it can be anything. I'm looking for cheap but durable, like it'll work, it'll last me for a little bit, because I don't want to take the bus. I don't like taking the city bus. Yeah, and like with a baby, you gotta go out and do things. Like, you need to go out and buy things for the baby. You need to like take her to appointments and stuff like that. And even if I just feel like going out with some friends, I can do that if somebody's watching her. But I can go out and like do stuff that I want to do and feel more independent, even though I'm living with my parents. My next is to get my SmartServe, and I'm going to try to get that this year. Your SmartServe, for anybody that doesn't know or doesn't work in like the culinary industry, your SmartServe you can apply and get it for when you're 18, and it's so you can serve alcohol in like a restaurant and stuff, which is really important if you're going and working in the culinary industry or like the food industry or restaurants. It's pretty ideal to have your SmartServe, and you're more likely to get hired if you have your SmartServe as opposed to somebody who doesn't, because you can work in the bar and you can serve people and you can serve alcohol, so you're more likely to get a job if you have your SmartServe. And I believe it's just a test that you take online, and you have to be 18 to take it. And I'll be 18 in 2 weeks, so I'm gonna try to do that so I can get a job. I also want to get a job. I haven't had one since I've gotten pregnant, or I haven't actually ever really had a job because my job fell through while I was applying for it, and then like pregnancy happened, so yeah, and there's no point in getting a job now if I'm just possibly going to be having her within a couple of weeks, and then I'm going to be off. So I'm just going to wait it out, and get a job down the road. Within this year, I'm going to try to get a job. I don't really care where. I could work at Tim's. I don't want to work at Tim's, but I just want to get a job and have money. I do have my baby bonus, but I do want to have my own money and work for my own money and have money for her that I can spend on her. Within the next 2 or 3 years, it'll probably more so on the 3 years, I would like to rent an apartment. I want to get out of here. Not saying that like my house is bad. Like it's a nice house and my family is amazing. Like it's a good home. I would like to start college. I was gonna go this coming September, but I decided not to. I'm gonna take a year off and I'm gonna go next September, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to be doing the Chef Culinary Skills Training Program at my college. It's a 2-year program, and I'm really excited. I'm very much so into the culinary aspect of things, and I like working with my hands, and I really enjoyed it. Throughout high school, I took a lot of the culinary classes, so that's what I'll be doing for the next 2 years, is that program. I hope to graduate college. Let's hope I do. I'm kidding. I will. I'm gonna graduate college. I'm gonna graduate. I would like to get a job in a restaurant, possibly after I graduate. I'll probably look on working in a restaurant, because there's this thing you can do to become an actual certified chef, is the chef exam? Chef papers. You have to get your chef papers. It's like this big exam and it goes over like everything. So yeah, and you have to have 3 years of working in a restaurant to be able to take these chef paper exam thing. And once you do that, you're considered a chef. So I'm hoping to do that, but I'll need 3 years of culinary work in an actual restaurant to be able to do that. And years down the line, I would like to start my own restaurant. I feel like that would be fun, to have my own restaurant. And like, I've always loved, like, have you guys ever heard of Cake Boss? How like he has his own restaurant, and like he always talks about how like, oh, he'd go in and he'd bake with his dad, and he'd help his dad with the cakes and pastries and all this stuff. And I'm just like, that sounds awesome. I want to do that, and I want Bella to be a part of it. So those are my goals for the next couple of years. And I'm making this video to show that just because you're a teen mom, you can still have goals set. And you can accomplish these things. Like, yes, they're gonna be hard to do, and it's gonna be a lot of work and really stressful, but with doing things and having goals set for yourself, it betters you and it betters the life your child is gonna have. Instead of you like working at Timmy's for the rest of your life or something like that, like you can set goals. And some people, in my situation, I'm able to do these things, but I know some teen moms aren't able to because they don't have the money to go to college and all this stuff. But like, not even set goals that high, but just to set goals and accomplish things, you'll feel amazing about yourself. And taking the time to do those things and bettering yourself and bettering your education and all this stuff, like, it makes for your kids to have a better life. And yeah, it just feels good to accomplish things. and to have your kids see you accomplish those things is a beautiful, it's a good feeling. And I really hope that Arabella looks back on everything that I did for her while being pregnant and being a teen mom at 18. Like, I hope she looks back and says, wow, my mom is a badass. Like, she did all of these things while raising me, and it's just, yeah, that feels nice. It feels like a good feeling to have, looking back. And like, when I graduate college, she can be there with me in the audience watching me walk across the stage, and just very excited for all of these things. And I'm doing all of this for her. I mean, I'd be doing it my own way, on my own anyways, but like, I'm doing this stuff for her. I'm not gonna let her take my life away like some people say or do. I'm gonna live my life and give her a better life that she deserves. She deserves a mom that has a good, stable job and has accomplished things in her life, and that's something for her to look up to me about. Yeah. That was today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Baby's coming soon. I say this in every video, but I'm so excited. I can't wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.